gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offensive defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
Williams going to throw on the first play. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A huge play right off the bat. It's a gain of 43 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Now this looks like a design run, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. It's nothing more.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Third and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Moving left. And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, cut.
I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. 13 yards on the catch there, and that will be a 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Ready.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Right. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodies his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Black 40. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion.
Anderson to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Cut.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 41, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Slide
Second
two.
and 10.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back to the 50-yard line. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Red, yellow, steel, black. Set, huh?
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
He'll drop to throw. Taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Here's Williams on first and 10. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, KC. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
This one brought in at the 16-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
First down and 10. At their own 33-yard
Ready
line.
up. 10 cycles. Yellow. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And a first down.
43 rail.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Drill green. Ready.
Throwing now on first and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Ray Lewis.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
This is on. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl. We're throwing the ball this close to the goal line, ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Drill, 52. Let's go. Cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out. Well, broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Watch out now. Stick black shot.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Here's first and 10.
Down. Ready?
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Shot. 17. Ready. Set. Cut.
Back to the air one more time. That's into traffic, but taken in. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
10 yards. Complete to Devin Hester.
They'll look to throw again. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken to the 18. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the first down.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he's in! Ozzie Newsome for the touchdown.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and
That's in the end zone and intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6. Now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And he can't hang on. through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. He's going to look downfield once again. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Here's Williams. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. First and 10.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Throwing again, Williams. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. We'll try again here, second and 10. Williams to the air once more. He's going to air this one out for Jones. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Kansas City. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
And while everyone's going to focus on...
Made by the Illuminati. Like, what the hell is this thing? Are you kidding? Like, if they couldn't do something that... Could they do anything less demonic that would also scare a bear? Like, you would think just a bigger animal. I guess red eyes, though, at night, like, animals actually do have those red eyes, don't they? Like, if you have light shine off of animals' eyes, I don't know what animals see. So maybe this is what they need. But these, it doesn't, I don't think